All right, today we're diving into something pretty bold, a full-on guide that promises to help you build an income with AI in just 30 days. So we're going to break down this roadmap and see what it's all about.
And that's the big question, right? Can you really do that in a month? Well, the guide we're looking at says yes, and it's not just a bunch of theory, it's a practical day-by-day plan. The whole idea is that the time to jump on this isn't in a few years. It's happening right now.
And you know, the potential here is pretty huge. We're talking about people who are jumping on this early. They're not just making a little side cash. Some are pulling in over $10,000 a month. That's a pretty good reason to lean in and listen, right? Okay, so where do you even start? The first part of the plan is all about getting your head around this massive shift that's happening. Think about it. AI tools have basically made skills that used to take years to master accessible to almost anyone. The door is wide open.
And this right here is the key. You don't have to be a tech genius or a coder. Nope. The real power is in learning how to be the strategist, the one who guides the AI. It's your human creativity, your strategy, that makes these tools really sing.
The best part? You don't need a ton of money to get going. This guide is all about using a simple, super powerful, and totally free set of tools. It's like having an AI writer, an AI researcher, and an AI designer on your team for free. Your startup costs can literally be zero.
But before you dive in, you gotta set up your workspace. And we're not talking about anything complicated here. It's just simple, smart habits. Like creating folders for your projects, using separate browser profiles, saving the prompts that work really well. This is the stuff that separates the people just playing around from the ones actually making money.
All right, so you've got your tools, your workspace is set up. Now for the most important part, your strategy. You just can't be everything to everyone. The guide really hammers this home. Finding a very specific, profitable niche is where you're going to find the real success.
And this framework is just a brilliant way to think like a business owner. Don't just pick a niche because it sounds cool. You have to ask the tough questions. Is there a big enough market? Are people actually willing to pay? And here's the kicker. Does AI give you a huge advantage? This is how you find a gold mine instead of a crowded, dead-end street.
So let's put this into practice. The guide compares two ideas, helping local businesses with their AI needs versus writing product descriptions for e-commerce stores. And look at this. The local business niche? Yeah, it has way less competition, and you can get them on monthly retainers. That's a huge strategic win.
And here's the proof in the pudding. Take Mark. He didn't just say, I'll do social media. No way. He got super specific. Linked in content just for real estate agents. He solved one problem for one group of people, and bam, he's making $6,000 a month. That's the power of niching down.
So, you've got your niche. How do you actually turn that into money? Well, once you're locked in, it's time to figure out what you're actually going to sell. The guide breaks it down into a few main ways to earn.
The quickest way to get started is just freelancing, offering your new AI-powered skills as a service. You know, places like Upwork and Fiverr, they are packed with clients who need help with problems that you can now solve way faster and way better thanks to your AI tools.
And just check out the potential here. Sure, you might have to start with a lower price to get some clients and good reviews, but once you prove you can deliver, your monthly fee for something like social media management can easily climb into the thousands.
Okay, now this is where things get really interesting. Freelancing is great, but you're still trading your time for money. Digital products? Well, that's how you break free from that.
The magic word here is scalability. You create something valuable one time, like a template or a guide, and it can sell over and over and over again, making you money 24/7, even when you're not working. You're building an asset, not just renting out your time.
Next up, let's talk about a super high-value skill, copywriting. It's all about writing words that sell things, and businesses pay top dollar for it. And guess what? AI makes it so much easier for anyone to start writing really effective copy.
I mean, just look at these numbers. You could get paid thousands of dollars for a single sales page. And why is that? Because good copy directly makes a company more money. They're not just paying you for words on a page, they are paying for results.
So, making your first $100 is awesome, but building a real business? That's the next level. The final part of this 30-day plan is all about shifting your mindset from freelancer to, well, a CEO.
This right here shows that turning point perfectly. It's a total mindset shift. You stop thinking about the hours you work and start focusing on the results you deliver. You stop doing one-off tasks and start building systems that run themselves.
That, my friends, is the leap from being self-employed to being a true business owner. You know, a business that can scale is also a business that can survive. This model shows you how to build a stable income by not putting all your eggs in one basket. Your main services are the base, but then you add layers like digital products and recurring client work to create a safety net and keep growing.
And here's a real-world example of that scaling mindset. Marcus took the time to document his process. He built those systems we were just talking about. That allowed him to hire a couple of virtual assistants, hand off the busy work, and he ended up more than doubling his income while working less. I mean, that's the dream, isn't it?
So let's wrap this up. What are the big takeaways from this whole 30-day plan? First, AI is here to make you better, not replace you. It amplifies your skills. Second, building systems is the key to freedom and making more money. And finally, remember that clients pay for real value and results. It's not just about speed, it's about the quality you bring.
So there it is, a clear, step-by-step path from just being curious about AI to actually building a real business with it. The tools are free, the strategy is all laid out, and the opportunity is absolutely massive. So the only question left is the one you see right now. What are you going to do next?